Kountze football players running through a religious banner. A judge has ruled those banners created by cheerleaders do not violate the Constitution. Good evening, I'm Kelly Phillips. Thank you for joining us. A state district judge has ruled in favor of Kountze cheerleaders displaying religious messages on run-through banners at school sporting events. State District Judge Stephen Thomas issued the ruling this afternoon. Judge Thomas's ruling reads in part, the Kountze cheerleaders' banners that included religious messages and were displayed during the 2012 football season were constitutionally permissible. Neither the Establishment Clause nor any other law prohibits cheerleaders from using religious-themed banners at school sporting events. To read the entire ruling, you can log on to our website at KFDM.com. The parents of the cheerleaders sued the Kountze School District last fall after the district banned the signs at football games. The case was scheduled for trial this summer. A hearing was scheduled next month, but an attorney for the cheerleaders told us the school district dropped its opposition to the signs and is preparing to change Kountze ISD policies to reflect that change. David Starnes is the lead attorney representing the cheerleaders. Starnes and the cheerleaders are at his law office in downtown Beaumont to speak with KFDM News about the ruling. KFDM reporter Megan Dillard is covering that part of the story. She joins us live with details. Megan?
Well, Kelly, I have to tell you, no one is happier about Judge Thomas's ruling than these Kountze High School cheerleaders and David Starnes, their attorney. Mr. Starnes joins us now in front of his law office. Mr. Starnes, talk about just the celebration today.
Well, we are ecstatic over the result. Judge Thomas took a very difficult case and simplified it down to a very good ruling for these cheerleaders, and we're happy for students throughout the United States that they'll be able to use this case to state their religious beliefs just like these cheerleaders did.
And can you talk a little bit about the relief of not having to go to trial? Again, you had mentioned 7 months preparation. It was set to go to trial in June. Is there some relief there?
Yes, particularly for the cheerleaders. They can be little girls and cheerleaders again. They don't have to get ready for the toughness of a trial, you know how hard that is and the stressfulness of that. So we're pleased for them in that regard.
And can you talk to just about the fact that this victory has made history? I mean, this is something that these girls could probably read in their textbooks. Their children will read in their textbooks.
Yes, their legacy is now secure. They have created something that's going to last a lifetime for them and for their children as well. So we're proud of these girls for sticking up for their rights and coming forward and doing what they felt in their heart was the right thing to do.
Great. And Rebecca, one of the cheerleaders, joins me now. Just talk about what's going through your mind today. It's a big ruling today.
There's definitely relief. I'm also very thankful to God for the victory, and I'm grateful that David Starnes and Liberty Institute and just the support from communities and surrounding communities has been there for us, and that we've been able to stand firm throughout the whole thing, because it's definitely been trying.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. And one final question here for David Starnes. Now, the school district is now looking at changing its policy, which means there's a potential that they could come back in the future and ban the signs again. Talk a little bit about that and what that might mean.
Well, we've heard that they are trying to change their policy. We don't know if that's going to be a positive thing or a negative thing, but they have assured us that they will not prevent these girls from displaying their banners with religious messages next season.
Great. Well, again, a celebration here today for these girls and for the people of Kountze High School. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio. Megan Dillard reporting live in Beaumont.
The religious banners case has drawn national and international news coverage. It has placed Kountze High School and the school district in the spotlight. We visited Kountze High School this afternoon when students were getting out of classes to get reaction there to the ruling. We couldn't find anyone who disagreed with the judge's decision.
I'm very glad they won. I think it's their right to show their faith. The football players believed it too. We never heard any opposition from any player that didn't want it.
I see it's about time that someone stood up for their religion.
The Freedom from Religion Foundation has expressed its opposition to the ruling and filed court briefs explaining its views. Hundreds of you have expressed your opinions on our KFDM News Facebook page, and more than 20,000 people have looked at our stories about today's ruling. Here's just a sampling of the comments. One person wrote, "Wow, imagine that, an elected official adjudicating with the majority opinion of voters. Can't wait for the appeals case." But a vast majority of the comments were similar to this one. Thank you, God. More of us truly believe in you than those who do not. Thank you, cheerleaders, for not folding under this. To God be the glory. To read more comments or offer your own, log on to our KFDM News Facebook page.